Fire changed the night. For the first time, darkness pulled back. Flames danced against cave walls, and shadows moved where fear once lived. Predators watched from the trees. Their eyes glowed, but they did not come closer. Humans slept. Not peacefully, but alive. The fire burned in a michel, carried carefully in human hands. A fragile power. One mistake, and it would disappear. At dawn, hunger returned. Fire could scare animals away, but it could not fill empty stomachs. A group of hunters moved through the forest. They carried spears hardened by flame, stone tied with sinew. They were stronger than before, or so they believed. A torch was raised inside a dark cave. The light revealed claws, teeth, breathing. The animal stepped back, cornered, afraid. For a moment, humans felt victory. Then the animal charged. Stone hit rock. A spear snapped. A scream tore through the cave. The hunt failed. Blood stained the ground. Fire had given courage, but hunting was still death. Many hunts ended the same way. Some returned injured, some never returned at all. Back at the camp, the fire burned low. Smoke curled into the sky. Children waited. Elders watched silently. There was no meat. Hunger was becoming the real enemy. Days passed. Hunting alone was not enough. Animals were fast, strong, dangerous, and humans were losing more than they gained. Then something strange was noticed. Near old camps, plants grew thicker. Seeds dropped accidentally had returned as food. No chase, no blood, no screams, just green. Hands touched the leaves. They were real. The idea was small at first, almost invisible. What if food could stay? What if survival didn't run away? It was a dangerous thought. To stay meant risk. No movement meant no escape. But hunger forced a decision. Humans stopped walking. They stayed. The ground was cleared with stone tools. Ash from old fires mixed into the soil. Seeds were pressed into the earth. Nothing happened. Days passed. The ground stayed silent. Fear grew heavier than hope. Had they chosen wrong? If this failed, there would be no hunt to save them. Then, life broke through the soil. Green emerged. Weak, small, alive. Humans watched in disbelief. They waited. Rain came. The plants grew taller. For the first time, food did not move away. It waited. Beside the plants, a small shelter appeared. Wood stacked, leaves tied, then another, and another. A time-lapse of change. Humans were no longer visitors. They were settlers. Fire burned at night, keeping animals away. Crops grew during the day, feeding the group. Hunting did not disappear, but it was no longer everything. Children survived. Elders lived longer. Life slowed. Planning began. When humans learned to farm, they learned to think ahead. They stopped chasing tomorrow. They started building it. This was not just food. This was the beginning of civilization. And once humans planted seeds in the soil, they planted themselves into the future.
To be continued.